Okay, so a couple of reasons why sharing goals is really important. First of all, I always love sharing my goals. I always felt like Emma used to tease me. She's like, "Your demo's probably really boring." I could totally see just read off the manual. So this is actually my favorite part. Okay, I do that. Okay, but this is where I get the customer excited. So I spend the first part of every presentation. You guys all know, build rapport, getting to know your customers, and it just happens that once you get to know your customers, they want to know a little bit more about you. Okay, but if the only thing you can say is, "Oh yeah, and I'm in this huge competition, and for my faster, I want to win this prize and this prize." All right, Mrs. Jones, so let's go ahead and get started and show me what I'm excited about, right? And then you start talking about the company history. You tell them about the company. But if you don't actually give them a why or a reason, it's harder for them to be comfortable around you. And so, a couple of reasons why it's important to share your goals. First of all, you become her friend. Okay, so you're not just another random salesperson knocking on the door. "Hi, I'm here to sell you some Cutco." It's not like that. They actually become really comfortable with you. You know, I found that the more the better friends you are with them, the more comfortable the whole presentation is. I've had customers cook for my family. It was really funny. I had a demo one time, and I spent so much rapport, and I told her so much about my goals and even about helping my parents pay my way through school instead of my parents doing it. She was so excited about it, and she's like, "Your parents sound amazing." She cooked dinner for myself and told me to bring it home to my parents. She's like, "Your parents sound like they work hard. Bring this home to them." I'm like, okay, they've never met my parents. But you're sharing your goals and being excited about it is what's going to really help you on your demo. Right? People love helping people out. You guys notice that, especially in America, do you guys notice there's always these different programs and places that you can donate to? Right? You guys ever notice that? People are always like, "Oh yeah, I'm donating to this. Oh, I'm donating to that." People love helping people out. Okay? People love doing it. And when you share your goals, it gives people a reason why. Okay? And so what I want to do is teach you how to be able to share your goals. All right, so the first thing is you have to have urgency with your goal. Okay, what that means is, first of all, what's your number and when do you want to hit it? Okay, so right now we're in a push period. Okay, we're at COC push. So now we have about, how many more days left, Emma? Like 10? Mm-hmm. 10 more days left. So Mrs. Jones, in 10 days, I want to do this much, Mrs. Jones. My goal is to get to my 10K promotion, so I still need to sell $3,000. All right, Mrs. Jones, so if there's anything that you like, go ahead and let me know. Now, you don't have to. The great thing is, you don't have to get the whole $3,000, but if there's anything you like, just go ahead and let me know. Right? And you kind of laugh it off. But let her know, Mrs. Jones, my goal is $3,000. The great thing is you don't have to buy everything. But if there's something that you like, let me know, because every little bit helps. All right, so Mrs. Jones, so that's the first part, is creating that urgency. Okay, when do you want to get it done and how much do you want to sell? Now, the second part is you got to be excited about why. What is the real motivation behind selling $3,000? Now, obviously, all of us are going to say, "Oh, well, of course, the money. Great, but what are you going to use with it? Why is it so important for you that you hit that number?" You know, I learned this when I was a new rep. Okay, I remember, I forgot who gave the talk, but one of my very first meetings, they told me how to go ahead and set goals. All right, and so they told me to always have 3 types of goals. Okay, so the 3 types of goals. The first type is to have a personal goal. What's your personal goal? You know, Constance is to have better communication skills. That's awesome. She's learning how to be able to communicate effectively with other people. Okay? And then another kind of goal, the second type of goal, is a professional goal. Okay, a lot of you are trying to do this. Well, I want to get better at be able to manage all my time. I want to be a really good student, be able to work at the same time. So I want to sharpen these skills up. Okay, I'm working really hard because I want to get a President's Club Award. Okay, I want to get a letter of recommendation written by the president of the company to me. I remember winning my first campaign, and I put that in my binder. So if some of you already have the President's Club Award, put it in your binder. You can win one every single campaign. Mrs. Jones, my goal, Debbie, I know you already have one. So Mrs. Jones, I actually won this from the summer campaign, and my goal this fall is to win another one while I'm in school, Mrs. Jones. Because my goal is to have tons of President's Club Awards. Right, but promoting every single campaign, right? Maybe some of you want to go all out and you want to win an All-American Scholarship. Mrs. Jones, my goal this year is to win an All-American Scholarship. That can be a professional goal as well. And the third type of goal was something for fun. Because Mrs. Jones, you know, she's probably really impressed and loves the fact that you're working hard and going to school, but she also wants to know that you know how to have fun, right? So having a goal that's fun. You know, one of my fun goals that I used to write down was, Mrs. Jones, I wanted to take a road trip. I told all my customers that if I hit my goal, I would take my friends and we would all go on a road trip up to Vancouver in Canada. And I always loved photography, so I wanted to stop by different places, take photos of all the different landmarks. And that was one of my fun goals. I even had pictures. Okay? So how do you show this on your actual goal sheet? Alright, so all of you are going to get a goal sheet today. At the end of the meeting, make sure you go grab one if you don't already have one. But the goal sheet on the top should be your number. Okay? Maybe it's 3, maybe it's 5, maybe it's 10. Okay, whatever your goal is the next 10 days or whatever your goal is, make sure you write that down. Alright, and then all of your whys should be right here. Alright, because I want to get better communication skills. Alright, I want to be able to go and win an All-American scholarship. And I want to be able to take a road trip. Okay? After that, what I used to like to do, I even added photos. Okay, so put photos of the trip that you want to go to. Put photos of the All-American scholarship. Do you guys have an All-American inside of your binder? If you don't have one, grab one today. Right, but showing the pictures, getting her excited about it, okay, then she'll really want to help you out. But you have to be excited. So the biggest thing is you have to put the excitement in it. Because if you're just like, all right, Debbie, and so I'm going to go ahead. My goal is to sell $3,000, and I want to do that because I want to win on the All-American scholarship. Don't be afraid to share your goals. That's something that I used to do when I first started. I was so afraid to talk to my customer. And the biggest thing is you just have to be confident. Okay, you have to be confident. You have to be excited about your goals. This is one of the most fun parts of the demo because it's all about you, right? And you get to share your whys. And then the last part of sharing your goals that I found really helps later on is talking a little bit more about recommendations. Now, Mrs. Jones, just for helping me out today, go ahead and sign right here in this box. Mrs. Jones, every single person that I meet has helped me out, Mrs. Jones, because I know as long as I get all of these boxes signed up, I will hit my goal. All right, Mr. Jones, so these are all the cool friends I've been able to make along the way. And it starts to set her up for recommendations at the end of it. All right, but more importantly, now it also takes the pressure off of her having to buy something, which guess what? In the end, it ends up making her want to get more. Right, but the biggest thing when you're showing your goals is you just have to be excited. Okay, customers, you all know, what sells Cutco? Cutco itself, okay? People love the product. And so all you have to do is get them to love you. Okay, and the best way to do this is have real goals. I remember Helen, you actually had brought this up earlier. One of your customers, you said, had simply just bought just to help you out. What happened on that demo?
Oh, yeah. She wasn't planning on getting anything. Well, it was a service call. While I was sharpening her knives, I was, like, building rapport, telling her about my goals and my stuff like that. And she built up a wish list that was $400, and she wasn't going to get it until later. But then she decided to get, like, half of it today to help me out with my competition and stuff like that and help me get closer to help me hit my 10K promotion.
Yeah, because you said you're really close, right? And she's like, well, now I have to help you out.
Yeah.
I think is what you told me she said. And that's awesome.
Great job, Helen.
Can you get your customers that excited about helping you out towards your promotion? Okay, so you got to get your customers involved. And when you guys do, you'll find that more people want to buy Cutco, and it's going to be so much easier, and you're going to have a lot more fun on your presentation. All right, let's give her a hand.